everybody. Well, I don't know about you viewers, but today is Saturday. Well, I don't know about you, but I am now into the 99th episode of the program. Now, sadly, I am nearly there to finish the No-Hare Bear Show, which is my show, of course. And also, I was so glad to be back in my own show just for a bit, because, you see, my show is going to be the 100th soon. Yeah, because that means that we'll be celebrating it on Sunday, which is tomorrow, basically. That's why me and George Buxton will get ourselves ready for the big 100th bash tomorrow. Woohoo! Right, now let's go and see George Buxton now. Well, come on then, follow me.
Oh, hi everybody. Well, I don't know about you viewers. Now, you probably just saw No-Hare Bear's intro just now. Now, the reason that why we're back in No-Hare Bear's own show at this time, you see, viewers, I know that No-Hare Bear's already told you that his show is going to be nearly 100 episodes soon. So that means we are at episode 99 at the moment. Yeah, because it's quite a very great one. We haven't seen it all began. So yes, just obviously the Crash Bandicoot show to get through, and then we'll be finished with the other projects back then. Obviously, because it's been a very long time since I finished with them. Yeah, since I carried on making the Bearsons as well. Yeah, only for the specials. Couple of the series. Now, season 11 has already been sorted already. If you want to check them out, feel free. Okay then, viewers. Now because me and No-Hare Bear will be celebrating the 100th episode tomorrow, and Crash and the Bearsons will be celebrating No-Hare Bears. Well, let's just say for the 100th episode, it's a 100th episode celebration tomorrow, and I will just get a drink out ready for No-Hare Bear. And this is what me and No-Hare Bear will be drinking right now. Hey, No-Hare Bear, hey, come over here, buddy.
Oh, alright, coming. Hello, George.
Oh, hello, No-Hare Bear. I've heard that your show is going to be nearly 100 years old. Is that right?
Oh, I think you mean 100 episodes of.
Oh, sorry, No-Hare Bear. I got it all jumbled up there.
Oh, that's alright. Well, you know what they say. It's not your fault.
Ah! Oh! No-Hare! Well, it's your own fault. And anyways, that was a bottle that you and I are going to be celebrating. Oh, don't bash me with it.
Sorry, George.
That's alright. Yeah, seeing as you're nearly into the 100th, I'll let you off this time.
Thank you. So, is that the drink that we're going to be having? Is it to celebrate?
Yes, just to celebrate.
Ooh, I'm looking forward to that. Is that for the party tomorrow?
Yes, but we can have a quick drink of it to celebrate. See, it's only you and me.
Yeah, cosmic.
Alright then, over. Right, I'll have a drink first.
Okay.
Delicious. Right, over. Your turn.
Oh, okay. Ooh, I'm going to enjoy this. That was delicious. Yeah. And it's even cooler than the average bear. Woohoo! Well then, George. So, now that we've had our drink, what are we going to do in this episode today?
Well, that is a very good question. Well, whatever it is, Noba, we'll soon have to find out for ourselves.
Alright. Well, see you after the break, everybody.
And please don't go away. Alright, viewers, and welcome back to the 99th episode of the No-Hare Bear Show. Now, if you're wondering, have I thought of anything for the 99th episode? Well, basically, to celebrate 100 episodes tomorrow, now, you probably remember, back in Series 1, when I first showed No-Hare Bear the PlayStation book, well, guess what? I still got it as of today. So that's why me and No-Hare Bear are going to be having a looking at that today. Alright, Bear, I got you something good.
Oh, alright, come in. Any thoughts?
Yes, I have thought about it, and I think we're going to have a look at the PlayStation book again.
Oh, PlayStation book. Haven't I done that in my own show from a first series ago?
I know you did, but this time I thought maybe us will have a look at it together.
Ooh, good idea. Will they have V-Rally games in it?
I don't think so. They only feature Crash Bandicoot and loads of other ones too.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Alright. Now, let's have a look. Now, just bear with us, won't you, whilst we... Alright now here are some contents that what you might see in this one.
Okay. Now, let's have a look and see. How PlayStation changed game. Oh, what's this? Retro Revival. Parappa the Rapper. Oh, is that the one that you and I have played during George No-Hare Bear Revival series?
Yeah, that's right. We certainly did, and I got that game, and it's well worth trading it from a GameCube console and one game to PS1.
Ooh. Well, you certainly made the decision.
Yep, I certainly did. And also, they also featured 20 great games that you've not played.
Ah, let's see. Anything else?
Well, there's the making of Tony Hawk's Pro Skate.
Ah. Oh, yeah. I never realised that. Ah, I remember you did used to tell me that Tony Hawk's was your favourite game.
Yeah, was, but that is until Tony Hawk's is Pro Skate is not my favourite game anymore.
What? Tony Hawk's Pro Skater? Not your favourite game? Why?
Well, you see, Norbert, because every time when I had a clearer of some of the games that I no longer want, because I find them boring nowadays.
But do you still have Pro Skater 2 then?
Yeah, of course I still have Pro Skate 2. That's why it's a good PS1 classic for me to keep.
Oh, right. Well, see, you think that Tony Hawk's Pro Skater is not your favourite game anymore. Oh, George.
Yeah?
Start liking the Tony Hawk games, Tom.
No-Hare, that's not nice of you to bash my opinion. It's my new opinion now. You cannot change it.
Oh, yes, I can.
Oh, no, you can't.
Oh, yes, I can.
Oh, no, you can't.
Oh, no, you can't.
Oh, yes.
Oh, God.
Oh. Looks like No-Hare Bears now becomes an opinion basher. Just because I did say that Pro Skate is not my favourite game anymore. Oh, and if anyone else asks, please and if anyone else is asking why Tony Hawk's isn't my favourite game anymore, because obviously I find them a bit boring. Except Pro Skater 2, of course, which is still a good classic though. So yeah, obviously, that's the reason why I cleared out some of the games. That's the ones that I no longer want, including a GameCube console and game. And I even sorted out some VHS tapes as well. Oh, and the moral of this episode is, please do not bash your opinions. Oh, and you better not bash my opinion either, because this is obviously the 99th episode of a No-Hare Bear Show. Please, I beg you, don't ruin it, because obviously it's only the 100th episode that we need to get to, and then that's it. Well, no, Bear, see if you bashed my opinion on Pro Skater, thinking it was my favourite game. Well, it's not anymore. Right, I'm going to still wrangle you now. Well, are you going to say sorry to me? For bashing my opinion on Pro Skater, which isn't my favourite.
Oh, come on, George. I only thought you liked it. Get off me.
Say sorry then.
No. Oh.
Say it, big fat bear.
All right. Oh, I'm sorry, George. I'm sorry for bashing your opinion. I'll take it all back.
Good. Right, and I'm going to drop you down there, where you belong. Yeah, good thing George and the Hair Bears can. Right now there. Down you go. Yeah, very sorry about that, viewers. Why does No-Hare have to bash my opinion? He doesn't normally do that to me. Oh, God. Never mind, viewers. Well, whilst No-Hare Bear's down there, At least I would give him a chance to think about what he just done. Anyways, I might as well have a get the PlayStation book myself. Yeah, see in a minute, viewers, whilst I have a little read. Oh, and to show him my favourite page. Yeah, see in a minute. Alright then, viewers, now don't worry. I found a couple of pages on Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. Oh, and Crash Bandicoot. Don't worry about No-Hare Bear. Well, I think his timeout is up now. Well, he needs to say sorry to me, probably for bashing my opinion on Tony Hawk's skateboard. Alright then, Bear. I see you're here now. Do you have anything to say to me? Yes. I'm very sorry, George, if I bashed your opinion on Tony Hawk's games, which wasn't your favourite anymore. That's alright, Bear. Right, I forgive you. And I'm also very sorry if I had to say that to you. You see, Bear, the reason why Tony Hawk's isn't my favourite game anymore, because I was more focused into videotapes. And sometimes at CES, when I tried to sell some stuff for cash, obviously, because some of them have good value in them.
All right. So what you're saying is that sometimes you buy PS1 games from CEX. George, now before we continue, how many PS1 purchases have you done so far?
Well, Dover, if I remember, now, obviously, I did used to get a better copy of Crash Bandicoot 3 Warped. That's the very first PlayStation game that I bought from CEX. And it was the first time I've ever done that.
Ooh, I see. Which label was it?
That'll be the Platinum one.
Platinum one? Well, I didn't know that. Was that just to go with the other Crash games?
Yes.
Oh. And what was your second PS1 purchase?
Well, the second one would be Parappa the Rapper. I'm sure you might remember that when we played it.
Yep, I remember that. So, George, what's your new favourite game, to replace Tony Hawk skateboarding?
Well, no, I'll explain. My new favourite game to replace Tony Hawk skateboarding is Parappa the Rapper.
Oh, so Parappa the Rapper is now your new favourite video game?
Yes, and the reason that, because it has Parappa's girlfriend, Sunny Bunny.
Oh, is that the one I just saw during Jordan and the Herbert revival series?
Yes, and also Sunny Bunny is Parappa's girlfriend.
Ooh, well, that's interesting. Oh, my favourite is PJ Bear.
Yeah, well, I'm glad you do. Right, see, you bashed my opinion.
Started PJ Bear.
Oh! Well, that'll teach you a lesson for bashing mine earlier.
Alright, I understand. But of course I still like PJ Bear. You know that.
Yeah, I'm just joking, Bear. Oh, and as for viewers who are watching this right now, please, please, please do not bash my opinions or other people's opinions. Because if you do bash other people's opinions, and everyone will hate you for the rest of their life. Yeah, well, you're not gonna hate. I'm not gonna hate you, but I promise you that. Good. Anyways, let's get back to the PS1 purchases. Now, we've already talked about Crash Bandicoot 3 Warped, then Parappa the Rapper, and I think this time the third game that I bought from CEX Yeovil would be Muppet Race Mania.
Oh, so that's the game that we played together, yeah?
Yeah, that's right, indeed. And the fourth PS1 purchase that I made at CEX, Tekken 2. Oh, and it has a bonus demo disc in now.
Oh, I see. The bonus demo one you're on about. Is it the autumn Christmas releases one?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, because it comes as a little bonus.
Wow. Very exotic.
Yeah, very exotic. Because Tekken 2 is the better copy. You see, I only used to have a disc in there. But I've got a better copy of Tekken 2 now.
Yeah, good for you. And what was your last PS1 purchase for now?
Well, my last PS1 purchase is Croc 2.
Ah, Croc 2. Is it the sequel that's after Croc Legend of the Gobos?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, because you see, most of the games that I have purchased, I think one is from Weymouth at 4 from Yo. So that's a total of 5 PS1 purchases I've made.
Ah, what, every time you exchange items for stuff?
Yes.
Ah. All right, George. I understand now. Opinion bashing is a big no-no. Yeah, because I know I shouldn't have done that. But only because I just got, well, let's just say I got cheesed off from what you just said.
Oh, I guess it now. So you're saying that you got cheesed off just because I said Tony Hawk's isn't my favourite game anymore?
Yes. Oh dear. I think I'm gonna regret it now. Well,
Oh, but no, Heb, hey, you can't just cry. Well, yeah, at least no Bear has learned his lesson. Never again that he'll bash my opinion. Yeah, I hope not. Anyways, viewer, so I guess that he doesn't want to see that page anyway. That's right. I think we'll just skip the Tony Hawk's page and we'll just stick to Crash Bandicoot. Oh, and Crash Bandicoot is still my favourite game, everybody. Oh, and still at midnight as of today. See you in a minute, viewers. Alright then, viewers. Now, don't worry. I know that No-Hare Bear is still crying at the moment. Yeah, because I think he has learned his lesson. Oh, and don't worry. I'm only going to quickly show him the Tony Hawk's page, then we'll move on to the Crash Bandicoot one quickly. Alright, No-Bear. You can come back now. And have you stopped crying already, buddy?
yeah, I have, and I'm sorry if I cried. Yeah, because I regret saying that.
Ah, well, I'm glad you've learned your lesson. That's the important thing. Now, let's have a quick look at that first before we move on.
All right. Okay. Tony Hawk's Skateboarder. Oh, sorry. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. Ah, okay. So I guess that's the game that you used to play, yeah?
Yeah, that's right. But that was because you see, my brother Dan used to love playing Tony Hawk games, especially Pro Skater 2.
Ooh, I see.
And now that I showed you that, and let's just not go back there. And here comes my favourite page, Crash Bandicoot.
Ah, now that's more like it. Nintendo had Mario. Ah, so George, I have another question. Why is Nintendo not your favourite thing anymore?
You see, though, that as a child back then, I used to play some Super Mario games on the Super Nintendo.
Ah, I see. What, not on the NES?
No, not on the NAS.
Ah, but you do Super Nintendo, don't you?
Yeah, and Sega had Sonic, and I had some Sonic games on PS2.
Ooh, clever.
And Namco had Pac-Man. Yeah, Pac-Man's my my good game of all. As the dawn of the PlayStation era began to rise, it was clear that Sony needed its own mascot, and it found one in the unlikeliest of marsupials.
Oh yeah, like the one we've had on 2 episodes of George Herbert Revival series.
Yeah, that's right. Because obviously, and here's another page, and it's got meeting the cast.
Ooh, very interesting. Oh, and I see there's Coco Bandicoot with Pure of a Tiger. I see. Oh, 14.38 million copies of Crash games sold. And there's 52 characters across the series. 18 different games from 1996. George, I have another question. How many games was it released now?
Well, if I remember, because obviously Crash N.C. Trilogy marks the 18th game, and as for Crash Nitro Kart Fueled, which is 19 Racing Nitro Fueled, which marks as the 19th game. And obviously Crash Team Rumble is coming up this year, so that makes it as a 20th game, I think.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I do that.
And of course, there's the as seen in. That means it's coming from cameo appearances from games, TV shows, and movies. Ooh. Or what about adverts? Yes, even adverts. See, there's Crash on Spyro the Dragon Eternal Night, Uncharted 4, Thief's End, Skylanders, and then finally, Ty the Tasmanian Tiger.
Oh, Tiger Tasmania Tiger. Is that another game?
Yes, but this time, this is from EA Games. Challenge everything.
Oh, I see. What's the next one?
Well, the next one is making a mascot.
Ooh, so that's how they all got into Crash's design.
Yep, and there's Crash's most unlikely design.
Ugh, he looks ugly.
Oh, I know, right? So he designed. Anyway, so now let's move on to the complete history of Wipeout.
Ooh, do you still have Wipeout 1 in 2097?
Yeah, and of course I had to give Wipeout free game away.
Oh, bit sad, isn't it?
Oh, don't you worry, I kept the original two. But the original two is a classic.
Oh, I get it.
Alright now, viewers, now I'm just going to quickly show the header, the picture of Parappa the Rapper on that map book. See you in a minute. Alright, viewers, now don't worry, I found a good picture of Parappa in that book. Oh, and don't worry about the other one. It's called Crocs, which I'll show him that later. Alright now, mate, you can have a look.
Ah, so I see that's a retro revival of Parappa the Rapper in that book. I want to see it says PlayStation. No, sure. Weird name. And I see that was released in 1996. Wasn't that released in 1997 though?
Well, in the UK and in America at least, but not so in Japan.
Oh, weird. And I guess that's why it's called a cute rapping hobby.
Yep. Right, and I will show you another game which I did say about Croc 2. Well, here it is, Norbert. This is Croc, Legend of the Gobos.
Oh, I guess that's Croc in there. So I guess that Croc was the first one to be on the PlayStation.
Yeah, that's right, because Croc is obviously got the same spin attack as Crash Bandicoot.
Oh, I see. Ah, and what's this? The Further Adventures of Croc. Oh, did you want to do anything different in Croc 2? Ah, so that was just before Croc 2 came out.
Yeah, that's right, and that's why I got the game. Now, it doesn't have the manual in there, but it does have a disc in there, though, and it's in very good condition.
Ah, nice.
Oh, and here's something that you might not see. There's Croc reading a magazine on Retro Gamer.
Ooh, well, that looks interesting.
Well, no, but yeah, that's pretty much all I can show you now, because it's obviously the 19th episode. But don't worry, we'll still be at the 100th episode of your show.
Yeah, alright.
And it's been a real honour to show you that PlayStation book again.
Yeah, I guess so. I better leave you to it then. Well, bye bye then, viewers. Well, see you in the 100th episode of my own show. That's tomorrow. So, I'll see you tomorrow, everybody. Bye bye.
And bye bye for me, George Buxton. Well, it's time for me to say goodbye too, viewers, and I will see you tomorrow for No-Hare Bear's 100th episode bash. So, I'll see you then. Bye bye, everybody. See you soon. Oh, and see you tomorrow for the 100th episode celebration. Goodbye.